Last year, Professor Eugenia Smirnova invited me to present about how should we teach in the School of the Future. And is this year based on the experience of coordinating a MOOC course, she invited me to present the conclusions of my experience. Let's have a look about and summarize about the School of the Future. About the evolution, we can say that in more than 2,400 years, the evolution was too short. From Socrates teaching in Athena's gardens, only an evolution happens during a very long period. The blackboard, and it was just talking, and the blackboard we change from talking to talking with chalk. Talk with chalk. This was, let's say, a slightly evolution. But suddenly, in the last decades of the 20th century, the evolution was start to be very strong. Retroprojectors, projectors with slides. But in parallel, distance learning was evolving. In 100 years, it evolved from the classic distribution of the contents for regular mailing to e-learning. And e-learning is just the use of technologies and the web to distribute contents and make all the activities all over. But suddenly we realize that it was not enough. It was necessary some kind of mixed teaching, which was called B-learning, blended learning. And this evolution was presence and distance. But with all the technologies and methodologies available, suddenly it became with a mix of asynchronous and synchronous. And synchronous activities can be presence or distance. Presence in a presence classroom or in distance format using virtual classrooms. This is, let's say, the overall of the evolution in a very short way. And about the methodologies. We can say that the methodologies involve from behaviorism to constructivism, from the theory of multi-intelligence of Gardner and Fleming and the learning styles, emotional intelligence and learning, and interactivity, and learning from the neurophysiological point of view, as well as it was, let's say, studied from psychological point of view. And finally, the social learning and collaborative connectivism from George Simmons. But another question is still important about our students. Our students are today using all kind of technologies since very young ages. They are using a lot of video games, mobile phones, watching TVs, pedagogical games, and so on. But let's have the opinion of a student of the future. To know the opinion of our students is important to talk with them. And I've decided to make an inquiry, let's say an interview, with a student of the future. This interview was with Anna Maria. Anna is studying in London, and let's listen about what is her opinion. Anna is 6 years old. Let's say Anna was 6 years old.
Hi Hannah, how are you?
I am fine, thank you.
Where are you from?
I am from Portugal, but I live in London.
Are you living in London? Yes, good. And can you introduce yourself, please?
Well,
Know that you are in school and you started in 2011.
wait, I am going to introduce myself for my first day of school.
Good. I would like to listen to you.
Hi, I'm Anna.
And yes, so you like to be in school. And what have you been doing?
I'm starting my PhD like my father, my mother, and my grandfather.
Very nice. You have a big challenge in front of you. And a big one.
Like the Chinese say, a long journey starts from the very first step.
Yes. And but you have many things to overpass. And
Blink my eye to the teacher and says everything is under control.
good. But in case you have more difficulties, what are you doing?
Blinking two eyes is even better.
Yes. So,
Did you like my presentation?
yes. Anna, have you been reading what is written in the slides?
Yeah.
So it means that you know how to read. You just know how to read with 6 years old. You are very good, Anna. But I would like to know your opinion about the school. When I was your age, teachers were very serious. They didn't laugh with us.
Already.
Teachers are much more friendly. They like to make games with us and things like this. What would you prefer? Which type you prefer?
I prefer
You prefer the friendly type with jokes and things?
jokes and games and parties.
Yes, very nice. And how about multimedia and video games?
Yes.
Yes, you like it.
Yes.
Anna, another question. When you need some support to make your homework, what are you normally doing?
Calling Skype.
Calling me? Yes, you are calling me normally by Skype to help you. And is it good?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Anna. The School of the Future, you are a real student of the future. Thank you. And my conclusion is that students, they
Digital model learners has different learning styles. They are multimedia content, distant learning.
Yes, you know very well how to make conclusions. Thank you very much, Anna. It was a pleasure to be with you, as always. Thank you. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
And about the future. The future is today. But the future, we are living today exponential times. The evolution is really very, very fast. And teachers should be updated every day to be able to answer the challenge of new methodologies and new technologies. The School of the Future has, let's say, a diagram of presence and distance teaching, traditional and massive courses, open courseware, formal and informal and formal teaching, online graduation or long life learning, the 4 or 5 years of university studies means an introduction of 40 to 50 years of permanent learning. About learning contents, we should teach our students to be able to be always learning, mainly teach how to learn. It's very important today, graduations with diplomas or long life learning with a very strong curriculum of experiences. This is the challenge of the School of the Future.